of blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb.
Hey y'all, hey. So, just observing. I see you in the comments. I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way because I don't know what to do with you. I really don't know what to do with you. We got off on the wrong foot. Well, we got off on the right foot, but it went left really, really quick, right? It went left really quick. Because I didn't have the time to assess the situation the way you wanted me to and come to a conclusion as quick as you wanted me to. You started adding me in to what you said those people were doing to you. So that made me discredit a lot of the things that you were saying. Like, I never discredited your story. I said, if anything, I feel like maybe something happened and that's why she's spazzing out on people. Because it's something when you're not heard, but it's worse when you are heard and people just don't believe you. So yeah, I get that aspect. But the thing is, you scared me. And that's hard to do. I'm a chick from the middle of the hood. And I survived a lot. A lot. And you scared me. Like, that's hard to do. The way you honed in on me and started going at me. And it's not like I'm not the type of person to show what I'm doing. Because a lot of people talk. They don't show and prove. I show and prove. The videos were there. It was the summertime. I was out there in the garden. I was the planter. I was the harvester. I was the one washing that produce, taking it to the older people in my neighborhood, taking it to the old people at my mama church because it's a community garden. I did not have a lot of time on my hands, and it was evidence, honey. It was evidence there that I did not have that time. So once I felt like you were rushing me, I said as much. So now, you've seen me, because I know you watch. I know you watch the situation. You've seen me actually meet these people that you accused me of working for. You've seen it go left. I'm not the type of person to be involved in shit like that. I tried to hold that one lady down in this situation because what happened behind you, we became friends behind you. I kept telling you in that situation, that was not my friend. We were getting to know one another. So now I see you in the comments and I realize that you were right on some of the things that you were saying. But what do I do with you because of the way you activated on me? Because I didn't have time to come to your conclusion. And it was evidenced by me out there getting it. Honey, I was out there getting it in, and it's evidence in the videos. I did that shit from the ground up. Rarely called for assistance. And I'm a beast and I go out and I spread love. So people will help, not a problem. But you got to remember, it was a growing season. Everybody I fuck with grow. Everybody I fuck with got their own shit. So for 85% of that work, I was floating solo. That's a lot. So you didn't respect my time. You didn't respect what was going on with me. And it went all the way left. Now that I see what those people do for you to even group me in that, yeah, that's not even me. That's not nothing I do, nothing I deal with, nothing I want to be associated with. That's why when shit started going left over there, we're Blaze. Not around here. I don't fuck with the docs and I don't do this. I don't do that. You know that. I'm the fuck out immediately. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because guilt by association. Clearly by what happened with you. Right. Just because I was fucking with her, I was guilty. Not even knowing them other peon motherfuckers. So I see you in the comments. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with you. I do want to offer you an apology for calling you the psycho chick. I'm going to stop doing that. I am going to stop doing that because you do have some validity to the stuff that you were saying. But some of that stuff I know is just not true. Evidenced by what you were saying about me. So what do I do with that? How do I handle that? I don't know, boo. I don't know. I'm just in a space where I'm moving forward. I had to get some negative energy up off me. I privated those videos because that's just not who I am and where I'm at. A PMS day does not speak for me. A PMS day is a trip or a glitch in the matrix. But when I went in YouTube studio and looked at the numbers off that shit and the subs off that shit, I had to put it back up. It is what it is. I document my life. That was a glitch in the matrix. Oh, well, it happened. There it is. So, yeah, I put them back up this morning. They're going to stand. Who am I not to take the watch time hours? I like to come on YouTube, but I'm not monetized yet, so I don't get paid. If I can go ahead and pop this channel and make it a paid channel, I would be on a lot more because I have to prioritize what brings income in, and I do a lot. I make medicine, I make tea blends, I make tinctures, I make waist beads, I make goddess baths. I try to make everything me or my household would need. But yeah, boo, I saw you in the comments. I didn't want you to think I was ignoring you or anything. Oh, shit, I didn't even put the comments. Hi, Phil. Hi, JD, Jenny. I'm sorry, y'all. I just looked over and saw it was comments and a thing. So yeah, honey, I didn't want you to think I was ignoring you or anything. I see you in the comments. I'm just in a weird space with you because, like I said, I realized that you were right about some of the stuff that you were saying. And I'm woman enough to admit that. But the way you snapped on me when I showed you proof that I didn't have time to view everything yet, yeah, that fucked with me. Bad. Then you labeled me as doing some of the shit they were doing. I would never do that to people. Hey, dear self. Hey, sis, what up? I'm going to be back on our side of the block in a couple days. I just had to get this shit off me. I let a Vegas girl hurt my feelings, girl. Fucking Vegas girl. Then she won't stop running her mouth and seem like misunderstood and offer her to let her come stay with her, not knowing she gonna take her down through there. She talked too much. Everybody done told her to quit talking. She talked way too much. Now she talking about she got a friend in California with 50 subs. And because the white man made her put Snoop off her panel yesterday, misunderstood, reached out because them two don't get along, not knowing she about to take her the fuck down through there. What the fuck is really going on, man? What the fuck? Yeah, Snoop, I'm about to drop the link. But yeah, I just came to address just observing. I'm trying to get up out this shit, get back. Hello? Hey, Kenna. Hello? Okay, there it go. Damn, y'all, I booted myself. I'm trying to get it together. Hey, you see my message? Nope. I didn't see it, but I'm about to send a link. I fucked around and hit leave studio. That's why it's not to do good to do stuff for coffee for me, y'all. Hey, Hotspot. Hey, Kenna. But yeah. I was just so fucking, and you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be a hater and go over there and run and tell misunderstood. Don't do that. But you know that lady not about to work. You know she about to lay up on her. You know you just witnessed her go around this lady, this other lady let her move in. She went around and showed this lady's whole apartment buildings, her whole apartment. She was going through that lady's shit. I'm so scared for misunderstood. Like that's crazy. And I know y'all don't get along. I know I'm not gonna
Well,
say
I
that.
don't even know what
I
you're
know this
talking about, but
situation.
that just made me smile. Wait, what happened?
Girl,
I just sound like you said that the girl went and let her move in.
she said she I was watching Vegas replay this morning, and she was bragging to the audience that she has a new opportunity. A friend of hers in California offered to let her move in. The friend got in contact with her because somebody told her that Vegas was homeless now. And the friend is willing to let her move in because somebody was on her panel yesterday that Jim made her put off, and them two not cool. So now the lady reached out and she can move in with her. Who the fuck else is that? Who the fuck else is that?
Hello?
Yeah, did you hear me?
My bad. I turned my car on the roll down the window and it connected to the car stereo. The last part I heard was somebody you said somebody had that she from California said that she had an enemy and then it went out.
She
I'm
said
sorry.
she had a friend from California. Somebody contacted the friend in California and let them know that Vegas girl was homeless. And because she had somebody on her panel yesterday that the NHIPI had her put off, them two were enemies, and now she don't have that problem no more because she put the other lady off. So she good to move in with the chick in California. Who the fuck else is that?
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me you get rewarded for racism? You mean to tell me they're rewarding people for being racist?
See, this the thing. Old girl don't know the whole scoop. She said
I
somebody
did not
told her.
know it. You
Somebody
literally
passed some messages between them two. So I don't know how it got to her, but yeah.
well, I mean, if I'm that powerful that I can get you a place to stay just by somebody being racist, and I went to defend you, Just Blaze. You know I went up there. That ain't my damn business. That's why I didn't give a fuck what the man say. I just wanted to be clear and it to show itself that the man really was a racist. And motherfucking Vegas girl over there harvesting racist. So now it's up and stuck. I really don't. Hey, I say go let her move in. That made my day. I say let her move in. Hey, that's a beautiful thing. I'm glad she
That's what I'm
offered her a
supposed
place
to
to stay.
think. I'm from the hood. I don't want to be a snitch, but you know she about to take that lady down through there. That's crazy.
And that's a beautiful thing to me. You gotta let God work. Look at that. Look at it that fast.
That's
Bitch,
what
I
I
ain't shit. I ain't gonna hold you. That type of stuff is funny to me. So, whoo, shit.
But still, I thought she was over there getting abused, just like you did when you was asking them questions. But I was over there. I made sure she knew what was going on. I made sure that she was agreeing to the shit, even though I didn't agree. And to come to find out that, like, I thought it was something there that it wasn't. No, she manipulates people. When Watcher hit that panel for the dating show, she immediately said, I don't know her. She knows Watcher. Watcher is one of the people who followed her over to the beef sector exposing her. She knows Watcher well. So it was like, what the fuck you mean you don't know Watcher? But
Listen,
yeah, she accused Watcher of being a racist. Now, Jim was talking about her black ass titties. Watcher repeated what he said to her. She came to the beef sector representing Watcher and other people as racist. You've heard Jim say all this shit to all these other people. How the fuck is Watcher a racist and he not? I don't think either one of them racist. But making a point to her, how the fuck is he not a racist? He done tried to enter me in the Miss Black Detroit contest, head nigga in charge, just all kind of egregious shit first day out the gate meeting him. I'm not supposed to be offended because anybody can get it, which is true, but you're going to hold everybody to the same measure. You're not about to whip out no black card to get protection on these bitches when this nigga done said 20 times worse. What the fuck are we doing?
what are we doing? Because I, like I said, I refuse to allow a motherfucking Jim Candy mayonnaise smelling motherfucker to say or do anything to me. That's why I let that bitch talk yesterday. Oh, like I told her, there will be no conversations. And she allowed it. She kicked me off her panel. And that was fine and dandy, no problem. Then I asked the bitch for my refund for that $9 she asked me for. Because I was being petty. I sent her broke ass back the money. I mean, what all can I do to a homeless motherfucker? I can't do nothing else. You can try to do whatever you want to. Kick me off your panel. That's the only control you have. You don't have control of your own motherfucking lights, bitch. I can't take serious a motherfucker who allowed a nigga to tell them, gloat in their face that they was, I told you you was about to be a homeless bitch. And she sat there and kicked the black women off that was defending her. This is why I said it's okay. And it's a beautiful thing that old girl offered her a place to stay. Because her baby daddy calls her and her children black nigga bitches. So I didn't expect any different. You see what I'm saying? Yes, that same woman you said offered her a place to stay has a white baby daddy. And when he gets mad at her and her child, he calls them niggas. So I would have expected that.
What?
Yes. Oh, you late to the party. That motherfucker's a Trump supporter who lives in an area that don't even accept black people. She can't even be black. She remember when she first came to YouTube, she was a Hispanic. And then she went from Afro Latina to a nigga. So we not gonna play that game either. I'm just at a place in life where I really don't even have to trip off of that because I ain't got no bitches trying to come stay with me. Ain't none of my you got gardens, baby. I own businesses. I don't even do broke bitch behavior. So that last night and listening to her video and even getting involved, if it wasn't you involved, just like the first time, I wouldn't have gave a fuck. But I'm gonna always ride with you, sis. Every fucking time. Let the white motherfucker swing on this boat. You know that you didn't do it by yourself. Lady Snoop was right there getting to hit on too. Because I refuse to sit around and watch my sisters be disrespected like this. So if I had to be a casualty to war and my sister, I'm gonna forever be that warrior. This is what we have to do. So if a girl offered her a place to stay out of to spite me, that wasn't to spite me. You just showed all the other black women that you was staying with a motherfucking racist. Let the record state that woman just showed y'all that she stood with a racist.
I don't even think it was to spite you. And hey, you two cameras, hey, Hotspot. I don't think it was to spite you. I think you're gonna have to go back over there and watch it because I done had 2 brain surgeries. I have a hard time explaining stuff. That's why I write
Yes,
a lot.
ma'am.
But
Take your time.
to me, from the way she said it, it was that she was cool to do it now. She was cool to go stay with this woman now because she got rid of you. Not that the other lady even know. I don't think MU even know that happened yesterday. I think that's her saying, well, since I kicked her off the panel yesterday, I'm good to go over here with her because I don't deal with her anymore. That was my interpretation of it. But she definitely said,
But either way it went, you are not going to jump behind something without knowing. So you mean to tell me that you automatically accept back your enemies not knowing what the fuck the situation, what the circumstance. Once again, I was disrespected because I had a problem with the way you were spoken to the day before. And as black women, I just don't understand. Like as Vegas acting like she somewhat had a mutual basis on our races. How was because I went over there also to check her. So for her to let that man try to defend her, which was fine. You a scary bitch, so I get it. But you still didn't answer the questions. You see what I'm saying? So whatever the circumstances is, you basically are saying that she and whoever became cool after black women were just on a behalf of black women being disrespected. At the end of the motherfucking day, whatever y'all made y'all beef over, it all stemmed on Lady Snoop was disrespected by, and y'all can say that man's not racist. But as I said before, when you beefing and dragging, it don't matter the race. You're not gonna. I mean, it don't matter the race. When y'all dragging, you gonna hit on facts of life, not race. I understand that our melon intimidates these Caucasian men out here. I get it. We're strong. They call it ghetto. You can call it whatever you want. Ain't neither one of us bowed down on that motherfucker. We ain't Vegas. You Detroit, I'm California. We don't play them games. So whatever the fact of what their peace treaty was, let the record state it was on the behalf of black women being disrespected by Caucasian men in this YouTube space. And folks gonna get far with that, Sister Detroit.
right. I feel your point, but right now my energy and aim is on that one because I think the chaos is from her. I really
It is
do.
most definitely, and you took the words out of my mouth. So we'll leave that there. It don't matter if that's their business. It ain't mine. So 2025, I only handle what's mine. Yesterday and the day before was a travesty to see that woman with no respect for herself, no moral regard, no nothing. You can't stand up for yourself, and you let these people have you out, and you, instead of cutting off YouTube and going to find you a motherfucking job, you set up and let the YouTube destroy your life. You sitting in a tray, you sitting in a motherfucking shelter. Detroit, online, bitch. That didn't give you a hint to get the fuck offline. You're in a goddamn shelter. You didn't get a hint to maybe I should get the fuck offline. No, you're online still with the bullshit. I heard what that man had to say to her. I'm not dumb.
He dog walks her and she hears it. Hey, Steppers. He dog walks her, she hears it, and she act like she doesn't hear it.
She likes it because she
I
likes
don't
the
know
man.
what it
Can you
is.
hear me, mama? Because I got a
Yeah.
call. She likes it because she like that man. Let's be honest about what the fuck. I don't even know if you really know what's going on. I've talked to that woman before. Damn it. I hate being on this phone. Can you hear me
You
now?
still hear though? Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, my bad. I hate when I'm on this phone. I can't roll down the window. What I was about to say. Oh, she liking on that dude. So this is why she's accepting what she's accepting. And I get it. I mean, I've seen a lot of weak, nothing ass bitches that'll sell their soul for these men out here. It's very cute. You know what I mean? Up until you online and a motherfucker disrespecting you because it won't be me. I'm never gonna allow none of these men to disrespect me on no pretense that I like you. So I'm gonna lower my standards in myself. You are sitting in a shelter. What part of that don't like? That's the part that was killing me yesterday, Detroit. She was in a fucking shelter. Why I'm in a shelter, Lady Snoop? Like, why would you tell anybody this shit? Why are you not looking for a job? What are you doing?
We've been sitting over there with her trying to she don't got a birth certificate, she don't have foundational documents, so we've been working with her trying to get her to do the foundational things, and that it's always an issue with that.
You know, when I came in your chat and you was like, you know what, Lady Snoop, I threw my hands up. My thing was I knew exactly what I was getting with Vegas Growth. There was not no secret about what she was giving. I've been around since she tried to get over on Dovey. I've been around this woman for a very long time. So it wasn't anything else. I wasn't even mad when she did what she did. That's the funny part about all this. I'm not upset. I'm more not even disappointed. It was more of an eye opener on the mental state of these people online. How can I get mad at that? And when I get off the phone with you, I'm definitely on my way to church. But how could I get upset at that? I cannot be mad at him nor her because I already looked in that I was looking at two mental cases. So what are we upset about? We as melanated sisters have to just continue to remind ourselves. We as black women always trying to help women. It don't matter the race. We've been like this since our first beginning generations. When they was putting us in slavery, we was taking care of the slave masters' daughters and sons and families. We've been taking care of motherfuckers that's been in reality done too much care for our kind, like I told her yesterday, while in one conversation with a man that looks at the way that I speak, you would really try to judge my character and my mental state. That how dare you?
Girl, he had us mixed up. He thought we was the same person. That he kept talking to me like I was you at some point too. He don't know what's going on. He need to have several seats.
Have several seats, but it's amazing. You know what I mean? Like my thing is the nerve of you to think I'm gonna come online and speak interview to you when I don't get paid for it. Only time I speak interview, baby, in proper English and all of that is when I'm getting paid for it. Other than that, I'm gonna talk how I talk, whether you understand it or not. I'm me. Don't nobody get to change that. So for him to even come up like, yeah, get this ghetto bitch, yeah, I'll show you ghetto. But the fact of is, I'm going to be very smart about the situation. I'm going to get quiet and let you talk. Then when she kicked me off, it was even better. I didn't go back and forth with that man. He was going back by himself, and he definitely checked that bitch. If that didn't show the audience yesterday, this is sometimes it's best to shut up. I'd have
You
to fight back on
never
it.
know. Her audience knows because he has a platform off of YouTube called OTT where he charges people $30 a month. So she get about a good 150 people from over there, but they come in to watch the show. He got put off YouTube, so he uses other people's platforms, but they're coming to watch the show. Until I got over there, mind for her, they was disrespecting her in her chat, dog walking her, all type of shit. I came over there and changed the wave. Hey, y'all catch her in the street with that bullshit. Catch her out in the street. Don't come here and put your shoes on her fucking couch. I was the motherfucking wave. Now, you know what I'm saying? The mods, she got some mods, they on their job, they doing things and shit. But no, that is all. And hey, Steppers, hey, Snooks, hey, Lips, that is all set up for those people entertainment. Those people who pay $30 a month, they get to come over on YouTube too and get some free entertainment because he got other channels in his family of channels that he go up there, disrespect their foundational people, clear the panel, all type of shit. And the feelings was the big thing. Had I never tried to help her, I would have never gotten my feelings when I realized how she manipulated me and the beef sector when she came over there pulling the black card when she know full well what is and isn't racist because she was with him back then when she did that shit. This not her first go around with them. She got put on
see, I don't know when it is.
So
I just use her as a host of my.
Me, Snoop. I can't believe she fucking manipulated me. She got me into it with just observing. She almost got me into it with watcher. She fucking manipulated me, and I'm in my feelings about it.
I understand, sis.
At the end of the day,
well, I get it, and I just want to let you know, feelings. You got to leave them feelings under your pillow at night. These motherfuckers ain't. Jay Wilson taught us that a long time ago. These people on YouTube are not our friends. I learned that. I done poured into so many people, got motherfuckers to 1,000 for them to turn around and use that same platform to try to drag me and discredit my name. So I learned the hard way. Ain't no friends on this motherfucking YouTube. We have to understand that Vegas Girl did exactly what Vegas Girl was supposed to do. This is what she does. You not the first and definitely won't be the last, sis. I know it's fucked up to say, but get up out them feelings. You a warrior. Fuck that. I want to make sure I say this articulate enough. People gonna get far with treating motherfuckers like this. She's in a shelter. It ain't nothing too much nobody else could do about it. It's like anything we say or do, it's like, what is that going to equate to this bitch being in a shelter? She already knows she ain't getting nothing else. Bitch, I wanted my $9 back. I was on some petty shit this morning. But no, get out your feelings. Because you did your job.
I put a request for that $67 back while she bullshitting. Talking about 40, it was 67. I said it wasn't much, but I could have used that, bitch. My granny had 17 kids on my daddy said, you know how many cousins I could have shot that too?
Hello. But then this is what I'm saying too. People in your life for seasons, and then it be in your life for reasons. This was your season for you to be able to pour into someone. You're a gardener. Sis, you got to look at it. Don't turn this into a positive. You are a gardener. Am I correct?
Yep.
When you plant and your seed is a healthy harvest, what do you receive in the end?
Everything, nutrition, health, wealth, medicine, everything in that garden.
Okay. Now, if you plant a seed of malice or unclean seeds, and you try to grow that, what do you receive?
Death.
Come on now. You planted seeds of clean harvest. So just sit back and allow your seed to grow. You may have not, your help, you don't even know that your help could have helped the next person. You don't know if somebody gonna come back to you in a couple of months and say, you know what, here go that 67 she owe you times 2,055. Because the Lord, I don't know what your belief is, but the Most High most definitely will bless the righteous. So you don't have to worry about what the outcome is after you plant your seed. You planted your seed. Just wait for it to grow. And it will definitely make your enemies your footstool. So don't look at it in a bad way. Turn your lemons into lemon zest soap. We're gonna make some lemonade, sis. We're gonna turn this into a positive. No, we not. It's 2025. We don't give people that type of energy no more.
For sure. And I thank you. Thank you for even, you know what I'm saying, taking the time to come see what was going on with me. Because, like, yeah, when I get in my feelings, I just start spazzing.
Yes,
I knew that it was because of me. You already know I knew.
And I'm a ride for you. I don't care. Wasn't nobody else saying nothing what should have been said. We should have been checking that bitch in that whole situation. I don't care you don't like black people. Bitch, you not gonna disrespect me. But since I know that you do, and we as a community know what y'all giving, it ain't nothing to why would we argue with racists when we are the melanated being? Like, what am I arguing about? That would affect my melanin. I'm not gonna do that. We're not gonna argue with racists. We've been through that. We just now know as a people what that is. We can separate who these people are and we can move on. We're not going to make this a race war or anything else. That's how they feel. Fine, I'll stay out your space. But Vegas girl, don't come back around this motherfucker for no more help, bitch.
Yeah,
Because
not
sometimes
at all.
when
Not
you
at
try to
all.
give people the benefit of the doubt, only thing in it, I don't want to be rude, but I'm speaking to myself. When you try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and you seen that snake outside sick and dying, and you took that snake in and you healed it back to health. Now the snake getting thousands of motherfucking views and it's got its own motherfucking voice and it's moving around and shit. And they bite you. We knew that was a snake when we brought her in. So what are we? How could we be mad? Was this not expected?
Exactly. Then the snake gonna turn around and say, "You knew I was a snake when you picked
He
me up,
said you knew I
motherfucker."
was a snake when you brought me in. That's why I didn't even get mad at her. Like, well, let me go get this shit to get this anti venom, and so I get back to.
You know
Let me
what,
go
girl?
and
You so
let me
fucking
encourage
right.
my sisters. Because we bought and got that. You gotta go get this. And I bring you some of that anti venom, some of this positivity, so we can get you back to health. We knew that was a snake you even left in this damn garden, so we ain't really mad about it. It was expected. We better than that. You know what I mean, sis?
For sure. And I thank you. I thank you.
Yes,
I do
ma'am.
feel better. Thank you.
Yeah, I
Thank you.
came
Thank
in my lady Nika voice. I had to fix your crown, sis. Uh-uh.
you. Hey,
Hey. I had to fix your crown. I want to encourage you. You know what I mean? You're a beautiful sister. You do more than you even imagine that people give you credit for. And I thank you. If nobody told you today, I'm proud of you. You got them beautiful babies over there. You doing what you got to do. We as a people, especially as we long as we got this connection through this here YouTube, will never allow any race to try to dehumanize us, treat us like we are lower than. And especially when we are doing the same thing that they were doing, trying to say help the same person. But it's okay for you to be upset about this or for you to take your anger. But it was not okay for you and the other sisters to get this woman something to eat because all of y'all was trying to do is get her a fucking meal. I heard the video. That's what
yeah.
made me mad.
Yeah, we had it handled before he ever hit the link. He only hit the link because we had it handled and he wanted to shine in the spotlight. You can have it. But that's what she wanted. She wanted his attention. So if she wants to stop letting the women cash up her and bless her, because he don't even want her getting cash apps. If she wants to have to go out there and shave her head and her eyebrows and pick up cigarettes off the ground to smoke for anywhere from $1.50 to $7, she can do that. She can have that. Not
And
me.
honey,
I'll mind my business. Go ahead and
honey,
get herpes. Go ahead and get cold sores. Have fun.
baby, you said we gonna have to, she better stop for her ass become content. Cause if I find any of them videos, that bitch picking up cigarettes off the floor and smoking them, I seen the shave the head video. I said, honey, I'm about to get a burner channel and drag the fuck out this bitch. But she's in a bad state and I'm on a whole nother level and I be trying to do good. But girl, she need to go on now. I sent her back money back with a message, never speak to me again. Ever. Take that money and do what you gonna do with it, but don't ever speak to me again. That's how you know you messed up. If a person wouldn't even waste their time to cuss you out, you know you messed up. Yeah,
There's no video of the cigarettes only because somebody named Pencil said, "No, Jonelle, don't do it. I will give you the $7." Do you know the NHIPI made him get rid of that woman? But she blocks her from panel, chat, everything because she saved her from getting herpes. What a reward.
wow. This is fucking amazing. She is just became his experiment. His Frankenstein. I said
She's
that
his
last
pet
night.
monkey. Pet monkey. And when he
The
says
pet
dance,
monkey.
monkey dance, he mean that shit. The
Yes, he
whole
did.
chat be going up when she in other places telling her dance, monkey, dance.
That's crazy. See, I didn't know all of that was going on, but I'm glad that I was able to pull up today. I literally just didn't like the way you were disrespected, and that was my only reason. I didn't know anything but think about any of this. But when I seen her shave her head, and at first I laughed, and I was like, then the people in my chat being all fake. It was cute. Them motherfuckers is fake as hell. Them people on YouTube is fake as the fuck. No, and I told her, what are you doing to yourself? I couldn't believe you allowed this man to play you like this. Well, I made $77 to shave your head. Oh, oh, okay.
Even think it was that much because she still needed money the next day. When I tell you, I found out she's sending cash out requests to me, and then when you hear the amount of people in that community that she was sending cash out requests to, they wasn't paying like she was weighing. That's why I was upset too. You doing all these stuff, yep, Casey, humiliation rituals. You doing all
Yes,
these
it is.
humiliation rituals, and you can't even float yourself at the end of the motherfucking day. The next day you broke, sending out cash out requests to 10 different people for different amounts. How the fuck are you the star of their motherfucking show? They getting paid $30 a pop on another platform for your shenanigans. They getting paid. They getting cash apps and super chats and PayPals from your shenanigans.
And you ain't making you making less than crumbles. That ain't even crumbs. You gonna crumple crumble. Wow. And I said that too. I said, well, what are you benefiting from this? Well, bitch, you ain't making nothing. I couldn't believe it. When she told me some other stuff. I'm not gonna even repeat that. I'm not even that cold. She just told me she had been going through some stuff since her mom passed away. And my thing was, Vegas girl, what happened to you? I thought you was working. She showed last time I seen her, she was in a video showing herself inside of a job. I just came from Vegas. How are you not working?
She won't. That's the thing that her chat was getting on her about a lot, is because she'll sit there all day. Like, he made her put a video camera in her place. She'll lay on the couch all day long and not do anything. So the chat was trying to motivate her to fill out apps and do different things. She'll start yelling at the chat. The more you tell me to do it, the more I'm not gonna do it. You know how she get to snapping and talking to people crazy? She
Yeah.
doing that to the chat. That's why they don't like her ass.
What in the entire... And you know what? And I'm learning. I think my trip really did help me. I'm starting to learn that you have to leave people to their own destruction before they take you down. And maybe that was a blessing in disguise, that if you won't remove people out your life, the Most High will rip them from your life. And he'll leave you with the lesson behind it. Because that was red flags throughout all of that. We seen this woman in a downward spiral before she ended up in a shelter. So what I'm afraid of, sis, is if she was on the streets or she was in a home doing all this crazy stuff, what kind of secret cameras and shit is this man gonna make her put inside of a shelter? Or man, what kind of stuff is he gonna make her do inside of a shelter?
He done already made her flash around inside the shelter. She had to cut the camera on for him to prove that she was in the shelter in the first place. Just like she had to
Wow.
cut the camera on at that lady's old place, and he dropped her location in front of everybody. Well, this Boost Mobile is by this Chinese restaurant, so her new roommate's place has to be here. Dox the fuck out that lady for simply letting Jonelle lay her head in her place.
What
Then
the
had her
fuck?
go through that lady's shit. What's in there? Go in there, open that, going through that lady file cabinets and shit. Man, that's
What the fuck then got her put out?
she got herself put out because she left that lady's door unlocked going to get a phone. Somebody cashed up her $60, which the phone would have been $115 plus tax and shit. She told the lady 60 because she don't listen well. Walked out there to get a phone, left that lady's door unlocked. Like, she couldn't wait till that lady got off work and went and got the phone. But when that community says jump per Jim, she has to jump because she don't want to make Daddy Jim mad.
That is crazy. To let a stranger from across the world run your life. You have to look at the mentality of someone who can allow a stranger from across the world, that if you cut your phone off, he don't exist. It ain't like that fat fucker about to come up to her or nothing like that. He can't even help her in real life. The fact that he let the star of his show end up in the shelter shows you what kind of nothing ass hillbilly you dealing with. Like let's talk about it. What real person that has a star of a show would let their person end up in, regardless of how much they're not trying to listen? Obviously, she and you not doing too much if she was not listening to you to go to work. You can have a bitch shave her head, but you can't make a bitch go clock in. What that say about you?
Exactly. See, I think he knows how she feels about him, and he takes advantage of that.
He plays on that.
I'm glad you said it because I would never say it because she's only told me that behind the scenes. I'm not going to discuss nothing she said behind
Behind the
the
scenes
scenes.
shit. Keep it real with these people. She is a slave to that man because she likes him. That's crazy. Let's call it the fucking cross the line for what it is. She has became a fucking virtual slave to these people.
And
It
I
don't
don't
have nothing.
understand with that aspect to it. I don't understand how she thinks that that dude cares about her doing her like that. Now, you know what I'm saying? And not everybody on the same accord. Like she really, 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 really likes him. But
Yes.
how do you think that's reciprocated with the way he treats you? So yeah, I was really worried about her, Snoop. Like, how do you think that that's, you know what I'm saying, what she thinks it is? How the fuck do you think that?
Yeah. But then my speech sometimes I have seen women accept. There is no words for things that women are willing to accept for these. It don't matter. We don't leave race out of this. These are men, period. And this is a lesson to the audience for real, Detroit. Like not these bitches. So let me make sure. There are some women that are willing to accept the lowest of the low treatment. And this is the scariest part about this. Willing to let every woman around them get disrespect out of everything. And I'm not, like I said, it's not like I'm used to YouTube, so I get it. But you letting him affect your real life. You ended up in a shelter with homeless people and bed bugs. What are you doing? And that was my thing. What I wanted to say to her yesterday. You need to get a fucking grip. Like, oh, what are we doing with our lives? That YouTube is affecting you so much that it's now in the leading cause of homelessness.
Bloop.
What? It's mind blowing. What type? Can you explain what kind of title would that be for a show? YouTube made me homeless. My addiction to YouTube made me homeless. This is just astonishing.
That sound like a segment you need to do while you playing. Shoot.
And I really think I need to because how I can't explain it. And it what I but I can also look at this if we're looking at it on a psychological matter. We can use me for an example and then we'll use her. It's not a comparison, but just, as examples. For the last year, I disconnected myself from YouTube. Sometimes I jump on, sometimes playing, but I really was not all in. I really. In less than a year, she ended up homeless. What the fuck? And she don't see no wrong with it. Minus the man. You did that to yourself. We can't even blame that dude for that. Because if we really gonna be honest, sis, he he ain't did nothing but said the same thing we was saying, but in a harsher tone with no fucking holds bar. Bitch, I told you to go get a job. Bitch, why you, like you just said, bitch, why you lying about that? So in a lot of ways, this is why I didn't want to talk to him. Because in a lot of ways, we agree on a lot of shit, bruh. It's your
Yep.
disrespectfulness why we can't have that conversation. I wasn't saying he was wrong. I said I didn't like the way he was disrespecting motherfuckers for his approach. You gonna get
Yes.
off on that bitch, get off on her. What the fuck my race and my sister's race got? Nah, y'all got me fucked up. So,
Exactly.
but
Especially because I saw what he was doing, and I know
yeah,
a lot of the things he was doing was to help her as a person while he was making
yeah,
a fool of her and make her the monkey of the show. So I stayed out his way. I bent over backwards to stay out his way because once I realized that he wants all your friends, all your family, he wants to make everybody a part of the show for his entertainment. Then if you don't play ball, he wants to dox and affect your business and do false reviews on the internet and all that shit. I really stayed back because I was offended that you would even want to put me in contact with this type of motherfucker that you know the
Yeah,
moment I say something back to him, he's gonna try to fuck up my business and my life.
yeah. That's my issue with her. And that's why I said, oh, and somebody offered her a home after she tried to connect. That's fine. I think that's a beautiful situation. Cause I don't know why would anybody still want to be attached to that after he said what he said. Oh, she said her channel name, nigga. I don't give a fuck about no docs. And I came from a long line of murderers and killers and all kind of nigga. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. It ain't nothing you can do too much. Cause I'm protected in the blood. So you can do what you think you gonna do. It's a whole lot of people that tried. Trust me. You feel what I'm saying? I done been doxxed 101 times. But
I
God
feel
don't play
you.
about me.
Yeah, I feel you. But it just be the audacity of the people who be wanting to do it. Like, seriously? I'm
Yeah, but
over
my
the
thing is,
internet.
real talk. But my thing is, sis, you said the main thing, and that's all that matter. This is the type of people that she would associate herself with or try to associate you with. Even put you on, after I said I didn't want to be on the panel with that motherfucker very clearly. You still put him on the panel with me. You try to force me to be around a demon. How dare you? The fucking nerve of you.
And you know they done already looked you up and they all up in your business. That's how they
Oh,
do.
I'm not worried about that. I'm really not worried about that. I don't have no words for them people. It ain't nothing too much they can't do that the rest of the world didn't already tried.
Facts. Facts.
Mm.
Like,
I
what are you
mean,
gonna do?
what are you gonna do? You're not gonna come whip my ass. Now that's the one I'll be waiting for. You're not like you're about to whip my ass. I done already got in the fights recently when I was on a reality show. Yes, trust me, it's nothing. It's not really too much. I'm bring your hillbilly ass down to Inglewood, California, and then I'll be impressed. You feel where I'm coming from?
Hell yeah. And you know I threw that at her too. Like, you act like this dude could do something for you. You had the perfect person calling you little sis and you ain't even try to get no help. Fuck no, I wasn't taking
Yeah,
that.
I'm good. Yeah, I never would. Oh yeah, watch her. See, and then I seen a lot of y'all other sisters been disrespected. But it was a very good lesson to everyone. And I just say just take it and strive, Turn that lemon into lemonade.
I am. I
You all
am.
right?
These emotions going, emotions fleeting. I thought they was gone yesterday, but I woke up and saw, Gypsy Joe in the comments, so I had to address her. So then the house thing. So yeah, guess I had to get that off my chest too, because
No,
that
you
hit
but then
pretty
it's okay
bad.
to vent. Cause I went through a situation recently, like a couple of weeks ago. And it's been years since I dealt with that. And I really thought I was over it. And what I realized was when people would mention certain people around me, I would get triggered. And I thought I was over it, but I really, at the time, I wasn't. And I went and prayed, and I really prayed on it really seriously. And I've really been working through just letting things just fly by. If it happened in the past, just leave it in the past and keep going. So I'm starting to learn that certain things you can't give your energy to because at that time you failed the test. You know what I mean? You can't give into it and fall into it. You gotta let this shit just let these people to their own device.
Yep.
Because the moment you give your energy into it, you take the focus off of what your purpose and your mission is. So we have to start learning to just, you know what? Yeah, it was fucked up, but I can't let that get to me because she ain't got no emotions. I ain't gonna lie. She don't care. She ain't got no emotions. She didn't feel nothing.
I see. It's like if something happened, I'm trying to talk to you about it. I told you what the problem is. Much as that lady was emailing me, she didn't say anything back. That's why I went on live and started stating my case. Oh, you're not gonna
Mhm.
say nothing much as you email me, motherfucker?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna state my case to the universe and let it go then, because I know she ain't
Yeah.
gonna answer for what she's done. But fuck it.
Yeah. And that's the part. She had no remorse. She didn't care. Well, I don't know what to say, Mel. I would say my real name. I don't know what to say, Lady Snoop. I'm sorry. Like, bitch, what you mean you don't know what to say? You just let this white man just like bitch slap me and kick me off the stage. I couldn't even defend myself, even though I wasn't gonna say nothing. Like, okay, you don't know what to say, bitch. If you She didn't know what to say. Like, you know how you somebody just say some shit, you be looking at them like, if you was in front of me, I would really have to just really hurt this lady right now. Oh my God. Just the plain
Girl,
stupid part.
I told her yesterday I will pick you up and beat his ass with you, honey. Stop fucking
By
playing
the
with
ankles,
me.
bitch, don't play with me. You got me mixed up today. I said, you know what? Get away from these. It just was an immediate get away from these people. Get away from these people online. I sat backstage for a cool little minute as he cussed me out. I wanted to see how long she was gonna leave me backstage. I said, she really dropped me down. Wow. He was like, take her down. Take her down. If you ever bring this black ghetto bitch back.
Well, at least she didn't block you. She had to block me because I put her on Front Street. Told her to drop me and block me. She didn't block me though, because that's how she gets me out. That's why I was tripping her about giving my page link out. I changed my name back to just Blaze because I was just growing in Detroit in her chat. He didn't know I was the Blaze who was sitting in the panel was the same mod in the chat. So I dropped down and started cussing his ass the fuck out in the chat till his dumb ass finally figured it out. How the fuck are you a PI and I'm talking to your ass the whole time? It's just growing. Fuck you, you little dick bitch. I was going in. Talking about it's just growing, Blaze. Yes. Take her fucking rich. Take her rich, you little dick bitch. Anti-PI. You couldn't get two and two together. I was going on that nigga. Fuck
And
out
I
of
started laughing because I said, this nigga must not know I'm a troll. I like triggering people. So soon as he started cussing me out, I was like, oh, damn, I had to say nothing. But all I had to say is, I didn't want to talk to him. And that nigga went smooth off. I said, oh, damn, I'm getting good. I'm in the background laughing like a motherfucker. I said, imagine cussing somebody out and they ain't doing shit but laughing at you. Like, I don't take you serious, Dick Tracy. Ain't nobody worried about you. You control that bitch. You ain't telling me what to do. I don't give a fuck. You can't dox me into submission. You can I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. You were weird. He like, take her down. He act like he was Elon Musk. If I will I will cause war on you. I said, girl, he needs a whooping. This man is doing too much. Baby, it ain't that serious. It is not
exactly.
that serious.
It was nothing but the universe anyway, Snoop, because I know for a fact if I still been around her around income tax time, I would have dropped a couple hundred on her dumb ass to try to help her get her shit together. And she didn't deserve it. Ain't no point in throwing good seeds on bad land. Shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Once a bitch told me she shaved her side of her head for $77, I thought she was on that shit, so I ain't sent her no more money. I ain't sent the shit else. I know a dope fiend when I see one. I know a goddamn junkie move when I see one. Bitch, I seen you put a whole spy cam in your own house. You're on that shit. Ain't nobody. You in Vegas. I just left from Vegas. There's so many ways to make money. You can't say it. You can't say that there's no way to make money in Vegas. You're just lazy. They have buses. They have girl, please.
Girl, I would be making money in Vegas for the free 99. I will walk by some beautiful landscape and still about 5 cute flowers, sell them motherfuckers and go buy me some more shit to sell. I'm a hustler, baby. What the fuck? Ain't no way I'll be broke in Vegas.
Not
Period.
in Vegas. She got me mixed up. I literally just spent 5 days out there. You can't say you broke. They got so many different businesses and places. And no, you can even do telemarketing. If you can't get no other job in the world, motherfucker telemarketing is gonna hire you. Like you can't play like no. Come on now. You can't
Facts.
because I
Facts.
help people get jobs all day long. So you can't tell me about somebody finding a job or you living in the wrong city. Because if you got somebody who literally got you making them hundreds of fucking dollars a day, and you're not making nothing but crumbles, that's on you. That's something wrong with you. You said that you willing to settle for that low, girl. I'm just talking this morning. I'm giving myself 10 more minutes. I gotta get to church.
Now you know what? I thought it may have been the gambling, but I never thought about the drugs. I never thought about it.
I don't know if it's what the drug is. YouTube can be a drug. You know what I mean? I don't know what her addiction is. I don't want to just say literally drugs. I'll be calling YouTube to own that shit too, because people be on this like it's a drug. YouTube has replaced a dope addiction. That you get a euphoria high from it. That you imagine being a person who never got attention in their life, right? And you take this YouTube drug where you get likes, subscriptions, people saying they love you, people interacting with you, this false sense of belonging. And all you have to do is press live and you would automatically get this high.
Fact.
Regardless if it's good, bad, or indifferent, once you get hit by that attention and euphoria, it's nothing like it. You're willing to do anything to get it. I've seen people give up, they sell out their own children for YouTube attention and a storyline. So, I
Yep.
mean, what else? Like, I guess I just look at this app in a different aspect. And that's what's been my mentality with this app for a long time. And I said mentally, if you look at a person that get on within a 1 year span of somebody on YouTube, you will see a change within them that is so drastic that sometimes it's unrecognizable. Sometimes it becomes scary. Who the fuck are you? This was not you when you first came on here.
Yep, you're right about that. That's why I definitely take mental health breaks. And you're
Very much
right.
so.
You're absolutely right because when you got an addictive personality, you just switch out the things that you're doing. So yeah, I get it. Yep.
You see what I mean? And then what I learned with me is I necessarily had to take mental health breaks. And I'm gonna leave this on a spiritual note. YouTube is a machine, right? And this
Yep.
is the way first. Let me start off by saying this. This is my perception of how YouTube works, and I've been saying this for years. YouTube is the machine. The way the machine eats is through content. You feed it content and it spews out what to the other audience. We as content creators is what feeds the machine. The machine cranks up the content and then it spits it back out to the consumer. It's literally a machine in a revolving door process. So when this yap is ran off of positivity and good, it does not necessarily do so well. If everybody on this app was just speaking about good and we talking about how good we, about positivity and encouraging each other all the time and no drama and no mess, it wouldn't get 99.9% of its viewers. So it has to continue to thrive off of drama and negativity, period. This is what it's for. So these people are willing to do anything and remember, if you don't push out that type of content, you don't in return, you don't get those numbers.
Oh,
So at this point,
I know. I know.
come on. So in return, at this point where we are, is we have seen, if you remember Mona Simone,
Yep.
we have went from the Mona Simone faking and unaliving to Cardi B suing a YouTuber, all the way to people didn't getting pulled up on in their real life. We didn't seen people get unalived in their real life, and people act like they ain't seen nothing. Now we are to, it has gotten so bad that content creators have turned themselves into Frankenstein in order to entertain the masses. They're science experiments. Anything you tell them to do, they're due for a couple of dollars. No moral compass, no nothing. They willing to allow themselves to go to homelessness. Would not put the computer down, but ain't went and picked the job application up yet. At what point are you gonna understand? Like we as consumers on this, just me, I was out of it as a content creator, and I'm just talking just spirit. Period. At what point are we gonna realize that this app is low key a portal, sis? You unless you open up the camera, you don't know who or what you're talking to behind the screen. It's just a
Oh,
voice.
you just said a word. That portal. Me and one of the ladies in the chat, Steffers, she had hit on the portals, and I told her I was gonna grab my books and start refreshing my memory on those topics because I did walk away from that when I was doing the gardening. But I'm about to get back on that. You just dropped that in my spirit. You have said a word.
Yes, ma'am. See these portals on this app, right? You as a content creator, you have your own. This is we on your own dimension, okay? And when a person click on, now I am in your world. In reality, you don't know what I look like unless I open up this camera. I could be an AI voice talking to you right now. You don't even know what the fuck this is because it's a voice behind a camera, black screen. So when we tap into each other's dimension, you don't know who or what you're allowing in on your frequency. Period. We have to be admit that shit. You just talk, you don't know what you really dealing with. So this is where when I say protect your energy, protect your spirit when you on this app, this I mean that wholeheartedly. Because we don't know what we are inviting in or what we introducing in when we deal with these people behind the screen. Even if they open up their camera, we don't know nothing about each other like that. But if a person is complete stranger from behind across the world can control this woman like this, how bad is it going to get in 5 more years on this app, bro?
Yep. Yep. I don't want to see it devolve anymore.
Crazy. Hopefully, I'm not going over anyone's heads or anything else like that. But um, this apparatus is so much more than what people really think. And this is now, and I'm gonna swing it back to yesterday. And this is why I said allowing that man to really speak and her showing how weak she really was in her. Because if she felt any way different than than him, she would have stopped him. She never stopped him once. Not once.
Yeah, that spoke volumes to me because she's an experienced enough content creator to know if baseline he means more to you than me, you can at least give me the respect. So I have to let him up. Can you just drop down? At least let me drop down instead of putting me off for this motherfucker.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It needed to happen because she needed to be away from me. It got to the point where my husband is listening to me talking to her. He does life coaching and shit. He was willing to take her on as a client for free. But by that time, I had realized what she was doing. I had realized the bullshit she had fed me. And my husband is nice, and that motherfucker pay like he weigh. I was not about to let her get a hold to him because
Yeah.
I knew he was about to boss her life up. I knew he was about to fucking help her. So yeah, it happened as it needed to. It really
Yeah. And
her and Bell V was on the show, and Bell was talking, and he just happened to be in his cups, and he starts because he not with the YouTube shit. We was talking about relationships, so he started talking to Bell V. So that's how he even got, you know what I'm saying, around to know who the fuck she was. That motherfucker was really trying to help her in her life. He does this shit for a living. He is good.
yeah, I see what you mean. Said I wouldn't, yeah, I wouldn't allow her around nobody in my personal family either. But you know, like you said, everything happened for a reason. And hell, it even brought us even closer, sis. So, your family popping. I'm gonna always ride with you. I'm gonna get my bus, start getting ready for church. Everybody try to flake out on me, but I'm gonna still go. I will see you soon. And whenever you live again, I come pull up on you. I gotta come kick it with you more.
For sure, and I'll definitely be over there with you. And thank you so much from the bottom of my heart because I
Yes,
know
ma'am.
you didn't have to, but you did. Thank you.
I got you, girl. You know it's nothing. I'm always ride with you, sis. Love you. I'm gonna see you soon.
Love you. See you later.
All right, see you later.
And welcome, JD, Jenny. Anybody else I missed? Oh yeah, Snooks, welcome. Yeah, I got it because I had been communicating with her just like YouTube, YouTube shit for a few years. But after me and Just Observing got into it, me and her started talking more. We actually became friends. But in us becoming friends, I started being over there with her more, watching the other channels more, and I finally got the full scope of what was going on. And she did mislead me on a couple situations. So yeah, I finally figured it out. So no, she was definitely not getting access to my husband once I knew what it was. But in closing, I just want to say I don't believe in snitching, but I had to break my own rule because I did. I said something. When I heard her discussing moving to California and the content creator getting put off the panel, I knew she was talking about Misunderstood. And the way I saw Jonelle walk around that lady's apartment on day one, who invited her to live with her for the free 99 because Jim told her to, going in that woman's file cabinets, recording her shit, almost catching medicine. You could have put that lady name on there if she had prescriptions. still proceeding to go outside and shoot the area where that lady lives. So he put the area out on internet. I'm scared for Misunderstood in real life. I'm scared that you're going to give Jim access to that lady, and you know she is fucking well off. He would love to have a motherfucking Misunderstood on his team to be used and abused, and then if she don't play ball, possibly doxxed, and her life went through and her family called and contacted. You know that lady already got stories out here. You know that lady already have shit on her plate. Why the fuck would you put her in a situation? Because if you don't give a fuck about yourself, you didn't give a fuck about the other people you sacrificed, me and Snoop being last on the list lately, you're not going to give a fuck about Misunderstood. So why the fuck would you do that to her woman, to that woman and her son? You know her kids stay there, right? Why would you put her in that situation? You really making me feel like you are an ain't shit person. That's fucked up, and I hope somebody get the message to Misunderstood. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. I hate when my emotions swing and go back and forth. Yesterday was the last day of my period. I'm trying to, balance on out because this is just not me anymore. I'm trying to elevate, not being my lower nature. We all have a lower nature. We can all be ignorant. I've matured out of that. But when it happens, it happens. I'm real. I'm transparent about it. Y'all will see it. Y'all hear about it. Y'all will know it because I'm a snap. Goddamn it. But yeah, I'm concerned about that other lady that she's entertaining, going to move with. All right, y'all. I'll be back later on. I'm gonna find something positive to do. I will be back later on. I hope y'all come join me. Steffers, I'm gonna go start looking for those books too, so we can talk about the portals and stuff. Unless they were arguing. He said he talked to the roommate and money was missing. I heard him say that, but the thing is, he lied so fucking much. He lied just as much as she lied. So how do you find the truth between two liars? He likes to jump out there and say shit and see if it stick to the wall. He was trying to get her to admit that. So who knows if that's even true. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining me. I'm up out of here. I'm about to drink some tea, get my little emotional self together, balance on out, and I shall return. Y'all come holler at me. I'll be dropping the link again. Look, even if you got to change your name, hit the link. Y'all come chop it up. All right. Bye.